Hey everybody, it's Xander and welcome back to Salt in the Earth. And then last we left off, Durong wants to know what a Nim Spite does. Okay then. Sure. What? I stifle a yawn. It must be at least half an hour past 12 by now, meaning Durong has just finished her shower with her squad mates. It's quite late over there, The crackling noise in their end makes it difficult to hear Durong's familiar voice. Just to add another layer of challenge, a strong wind constantly howls and whishes in my ears. The weather has shifted noticeably over the past few days. I'm fine. I don't want you to feel alone tonight. Anyway, what made you curious? Some of them asked me how your bites felt. At first, I thought they were being playful. That's not the case. It's our cheat code, sweetie. An Nim Spite is supposed to be so painful yet inexplicably pleasurable. Some described it as being stimulated by invisible needles that were both boiled and frozen. A weak mind would crumble, unprepared to face the intensity. Weak is by no means a fitting description for Durong's aptitude regardless. What the fuck is I going to say? But you bit me before and they felt nothing like what you described. Because I didn't mix up my blood. It wasn't fun taking the easy way out. I see. We're quite different, aren't we? An infant in Oregon, one lean, one tall. My childhood was less eventful than hers, who went from being a noble child to an orphan. She eats for sustenance, and I just love eating. But our differences complement each other, I think. Hey, I've never asked you how you feel about the military. You don't have any prejudices towards them, do you? They're not giving us any trouble. We only see each other in town on the weekends since our bases are quite far away. We don't butt heads or anything. I mean, I'm fine with you, right? Me? I must have taken a while to reply because Durong's voice is laced with concern. Are you okay? Or are we still okay? How did you find out? And shouldn't I ask you that question? Query asked me if you told me you served in the military. That's how I found out. Wow, Query. If I made you feel like you couldn't tell me about your past... No, I was definitely overthinking it. I thought it was just Durong's nature to be caring and accommodating to others. But the more I thought about it, it became more apparent that I have her special treatment. And when did you start liking me, Durong? How about you tell me first? Ooh, I think I always have. And with time, my heart only grew fonder. So have I. Oh. What could make you dislike me? I'm not sure. I like almost everything about you. Almost everything? There we go again. Oh, it's so good. I chuckle nervously, even my tired mind can come up with several things you might dislike. I know what that's like, yeah. Before I can protest, Durong follows up. I haven't found one thing I dislike yet. Not sure I will. Oh. I jolt awake from a nightmare, my fragmented recollection of home. In my dream, I saw myself stealing a boat and rowing it across the river. My 8-year-old self didn't have the strength to master the old boat, which drifted faster and faster until it spun out of control. I prefer my dreams about the old woman. It's been a few days since her funeral. Huh. So that's that. I was in her shoes. I was in her thoughts. I was there with her. The woman was me. But soon her images will be cast aside. Won't be long until I need a catalyst to revive the memories of my dream self. Overslept? Query is waiting with the ladder when I make my way down. I did? The clock on the wall proves Query's point. No time for a shower. Oh, did you finish talking to Durong this morning? I hope Query remembered to tell Durong that the kitchen was overrun by crabs yesterday. Mika accidentally tipped the crab barrels over with her bus. The images of the chaos ensued will forever burn in my mind. No. She didn't call. She could be busy this morning. Probably nothing. Durong doesn't have to call every day, but it's nice she tries to make time for us. Huh? Something is nagging in the back of my mind. I climb back up the ladder to double check. As I feared, the hands on Durong's patched-up clock pointed to 3:20 and have stopped moving. Oh, this is never a bad sign. This is never a... Yeah, I was gonna be sorry. Well, okay, yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna... Jesus, fuck, my brain is just... Yeah, this is never a bad sign. Narratives, yeah, no, well, not at all. This is foreboding or ominous. Or that could be entirely the point of what they're trying to make it seem like and, you know, get your tension ramped up even though nothing's actually wrong to begin with. I don't know. This must be why I got up late. Kai, the clock is dead. I called down to Kai below me. To last this long is more resilient than I thought. Did you just replace the batteries? Yes, I did. That's what we can do then. Give it to me. I'll bend it. I yank the clock back when Kai reaches for it. No, Durong likes it. Sheesh, I'm sure Durong won't mind. I groan weakly. My head tilts down and I look up. My lips quiver. The fuck was that noise? My best reenactment of puppy eyes. Please, Kai. Can't you save it? Ain't you good at tinkering? Fine. Durong will be happy to learn you like her this much. Of course I do. Durong's like premium ice cream, you know? She looks cold and tough. When you take a bite, she's soft and sweet. I make the motion of biting my lips. Please don't use ice cream to describe my sister ever again. No promises. Shall we go? Sure. We'll talk later, Kai. Have a good day. It isn't rare for Ed to take the whole morning to the shopping. There are always things we can't account for, especially when the season's changing. I find it a little easier to work when she isn't around. Even then, while we don't often interact, the woman has me conditioned to please her palate. I think I shifted the blame on her when my dish for the fortnightly challenge didn't do well yesterday. Thwack! It's around 1 o'clock when the resident stomps in the kitchen, his eyes widen with shock. It's so out of the ordinary that anxiety starts to balloon on my chest before my brain catches up to the event. His mouth gapes open as he takes several short breaths. Is Query here? She went to get payment. You okay? Good. The boss could explain the news to her better than I. Explain what news? Why does it matter that Query isn't here to hear it? Everyone is stomped in their tracks. The kitchen is filled with a cold, somber mood in contrast to the usual fiery spirit. The air I breathe in is thicker than grease, congesting my nostrils. What happened? Sakan finally turns her whole body to face the jumpy man. North. Our base. The man stammers. I fight the urge to shake his shoulders so hard that the words fall out of his mouth in one go. Our base was attacked this morning. What? There were many casualties. Hostile unknown. They cut all the communication lines. We only received the news just now. What? Is Durong okay? Did she get hurt? Rue! A blurry figure looms over and holds me steady on my feet. Her voice trembles hollowly in my head. Oh. This is a very interesting shot. Voices are moving farther away until they become faint echoes vibrating like a bass horn in a high-ceiling room. Waves of freezing air chill my neck, then are immediately replaced by unbearable heat. Several figures grab me by the arms and shoulders. They mouth incomprehensible noises. No. Nimgon didn't lie. She told me Durong could take care of herself. The man was the liar. Rue, hang in there! It doesn't take long until the figures begin to meld together, my vision fogged up by the dampness in my eyes. Take her to the infirmary. Oh, hey, Ada. A faraway voice commands the shapeless shadows with its low rumbling. And there is no sound. No shape. Is she okay? Nimgon's voice sends a wave of heat to my face. I pull my knees higher, but it does nothing to cover up my feelings of being exposed. How disgraceful, bodiless voices constantly scream into my head. She ate something. Query's voice cracks as she speaks. Kai was with her the whole night, soothing her sobs that were muffled by the pillows. She must feel even worse than myself today, but here she is, speaking and worrying about me. My powerless self can't be her strength. I bury myself into the wrong side of the bed. My fingers dig so deep and pull so strongly that I can hear the micro tearing in the blanket. It's no longer enough just being embraced by her scent. Rue? Rue, can Nimgon come talk to you? Skipping a whole day of work, Ada must be furious at me. And to humiliate myself further, my behavior has gotten Nimgon personally involved. Can you come down here, please? For a split second, I psyched myself up thinking Nimgon will be here with news of Durong. I'm sorry what made you worry. Ugh. The firefight was actually part of our plan. Your plan? I suspected as much. They were rebels? If the plan was to goad the rebels into fighting us, then is that under control? Does that mean the casualties won't be as bad as I thought? Durong was close to her captain. Perhaps she had everyone was in the least precarious position in the fight. Any good news for us? Is Durong okay? I'll inform everyone once I get the approval of the elders. It is too risky at this point. Since the fight is still happening, we probably can't afford to be careless when spreading information. I actually came here to speak with Rue. Nimgon stares at Kai for a meaningful second. Fine. No hot goss for Kai. We'll be back. Query reluctantly drags Kai to the door. Kai gives him a salute before he gets closed all the way. In a painful way, she reminds me of Durong. It hurts, doesn't it? To have someone you love being involved in the conflict. Why are they attacking our base? Did the military do something to help? Jesus Christ. Perhaps because of our growing numbers, we're posing more of a threat to them. Perhaps they were misinformed and attacked the wrong base. They were obligated to offer help, but it wasn't anything substantial. That's ridiculous! Even if we're from different organizations, we share the same country. In their defense, after the war, the military and the Sentinels made a pact not to get involved into this business. Okay. I was wondering if it was plural or not. The situation was averse, unless we got word from them, we couldn't just jump in. But I have an idea to make changes happen. We need someone like you. Someone I can trust without a long history in this organization. Help Nimgon bring the government and the Sentinels together. Apparently I can't. Apparently that's part of Eda's route. I can't. Nimgon is asking the impossible. I'm no politician. Getting involved in the conflict between the government and the Sentinels would require a thorough understanding of how the system works, and I am not willing to do that. What could someone like me do that the others can't? My life is already complicated enough, Nimgon. I'm sorry. She takes a long moment to weigh her words. After what seems like minutes, she speaks again. No, you're right. I was being unreasonable. You have your own life to live, and I won't make it hard for you. If there's anything else I can do... No, I'll let you rest. We do have free counseling services if you require them. Get better soon. With a big smile, Nimgon leaves the room much emptier. A few moments later, Kai and Query shuffle into the room. Kai's brows furrow as though she's trying to solve a puzzle. You look much better now. I feel much better. Thankfully, Nimgon's talk helped ease my mind. We'll be here if you need us. Query's guttural voice is laced with affection. What does she want? It doesn't matter. I didn't think I could do it. Good. Committing your own limits takes strength too. Durong promised I shall be safe. She'll keep her word, okay? Okay. Ed had sent me away when I shut up for my afternoon shift. Staying at home only made my decision to binge a short drama series much easier. Not knowing about Durong's well-being is still boiling my insides. Query hasn't come home yet. Perhaps she paid a therapist a visit after she finished her shift. We ended up watching a movie to kill the time. Kai told me this one was Durong's favorite. It's a thriller movie about an amnesiac commander who was rescued by a group of nomads. The main conflict revolved around the fact that nomads were her enemies. Over the course of the movie, she had to make decisions whether to rekindle the past or to settle in her new life. The action sequences were exciting, but due to constant switching of camera angles, they were often hard to follow. At the end of the movie, the commander fell in love with a cute nomad. She decided the moment she got her amnesia, her commander life also ended. The Nomad love interest sort of looked like me. She has the habit of teasing the commander, calling her ma'am. Durong? Was this why? Still, I have plenty of other lovable traits. Yeah, that you do, Rue, yes. Query comes back to her room around 30. Fuck, I don't remember how to read. Fucking, yeah. Much later than she usually does. The hallway behind the door sounds rowdier than usual before she closes it. When I walk to the window, something strange jumps out at me. The ground outside the building is dotted with headlights. Groups of people are unpacking and moving luggage. What's going on out there? Query shakes her head and brings Spirit to bed. After a long day at work, she looks worn out. I should get ready for bed too. The well-lit bathroom frames my face in the worst light. I'm like 10 years older and I feel 20 years have been sapped from my life. The thought of tomorrow scares me. With some luck, Query might be able to convince Zeta I'm well enough to work. Many times today I felt suffocated, drowning in my problems while everyone expects me to swim back to the shore by myself. I don't have the energy to put on my night cream. Slowly I drag my feet out of the bathroom. Ah, there we go. Hi. I heard I worried you. My mouth goes dry and all of a sudden my muscles lose their strength save for my wobbly legs. I stagger towards her. My eyes are locked on her tired ones. How strange to be dreaming before I reach my bed. Query and Kai surround me with their arms and up to catch me if I fell. Wordlessly, I sag against Strong's sturdy body who meets me halfway. Rue? The family! Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is... Strong's scent is a mix of the sun, the wind, and the people she traveled with. But beneath those distracting scents is a nectarous and heady spur, unmistakably hers. My eyes droop heavily. I'm back. I hum against her chest. You're back early? The captain wanted someone to safeguard the wounded. Can't imagine she was happy you volunteered. I can feel the rumbling of her throat when Durong laughs. Not at all. What happened back there? We spread the word that the first team was going home last Friday, but the date got moved up at the last minute. Safe to say we tricked the spies into thinking the base was half empty. The first battle wasn't that long. We had to wait for their second team to respond. I see. You will stay home? I'm still jet lagged, so I rented at the room next door to my reports tonight. Huh. You'll join me? We'll catch up? Oh, yeah. I'm a little worn out today, okay? You don't have to do anything. We can just talk. To be fair, Durong is true to her words. There is some talking at the beginning, which soon turns into a lot of satisfied moans. My core sparks with fervorous ardor. The place where our skin touches tingle like electricity, swelter like fire. Our bodies sear and melt together. Our breaths quicken and slacken with a slow-paced rhythm from an old song. Without the time constraints, our kisses are slow and more thorough. She allows my languishing body to stay on top of her until I'm fully exhausted. My limp arms wrap over her shoulders while she uses her gifted hands and mouth on me. I don't have much to do at all. Being too worn out to work is future me's problem. We should have rented out a room for ourselves much sooner. I hum my agreement. If I close my eyes, will she disappear? If this turns out to be a dream, I will be so mad. How often do you dream about this? A few times a day? I wonder if she can hear my mumbling. Judging by the short burst of her breath on my lips, she's laughing. Good night, Rue. Not yet. I sigh. My body refuses to cooperate with my will to stay awake. Don't leave me again. Okay? I whisper before I fall asleep.